Staying with health, and the month of Movember may be coming to a close, but it's more important than ever to talk about men's health. Globally, 1.3 million men are diagnosed with prostate cancer each year. Like most cancers, doctors say that early detection is key. Katie Jensen sat down with Dr. Reinhold Zimmerman, a consultant of urology at the American Hospital Dubai, to find out how the Movember movement is saving lives.
We need this month because the men are usually not very aware of their health. Actually, they don't really take care of themselves for many reasons. First, we are strong. We don't have to care about our health because everything works well. Second, actually, and this is what I have learned from my patients, we tend to be very scared if it comes to going to a doctor, and this is a sensitive part as well. So men's health implicates you're taking care of yourself and you're scared. And of course it comes to a sensitive area, it comes to prostate, it comes to all the genitalia, which is sensitive, and people don't like to talk about it. And they also don't really want to think about it. That's why it's very important to actually raise the awareness of men's health. And then of course it has to do with many things. It has to do with prostate. Of course, this is the most frequent reason why the people actually come to a urologist's office. But it can be many different diseases actually. Most of the time, even if a young man comes to a urologist and he has some unspecific complaints, and you can read up so many things in the media, then he would think, oh my God, I have read this and that, and Google tells me I have prostate cancer, and the guy might be 25 years old, right? And then you have to bring him down and tell him, see, maybe it's related to the prostate what you're having, maybe it's not at all. First, come down and let's find out more about your condition.
So what are some of the risky symptoms to look out for? When should a man be going to see a urologist?
First of all, this is everything which has to do with difficulties to urinate, pain while urinating, burning sensation while urinating. Of course, blood in the urine is always an alert. This is a very important message what I want to bring across as well. Prostate cancer in an early stage does not have any symptoms. So please don't think about the worst case scenario first. But these are the most important symptoms what you have to take seriously, and what should bring you to the urologist. Difficulties to urinate, burning sensation, etc. and blood in the urine mainly.
So what would be your final piece of advice to people watching today? What's your key takeaway for them?
Take yourself seriously, take your health seriously. That's very important because men tend not to do that. Go and seek professional advice whenever you feel something is wrong. Take the regular checkup serious as well, as per the guidelines. Again, if someone has a family history of prostate cancer, go and see a urologist at the age of 45 onwards. Once a year is enough. Otherwise, start screening at the age of 50. And then it's very easy. What you have to do in the office of a urologist is just a quick examination. Don't worry. And if the PSA is elevated, then we have perfect tools actually to find out what is the reason. And in most of the cases, it's not a prostate cancer. And if it really is, then we have nowadays really good ways to treat it. And please have in mind as well, 80% of the people who have a prostate cancer, who are unfortunate enough to have the diagnosis of prostate cancer, are diagnosed in an organ confined. That means in a very early stage. That means it's treatable, it's curable. Not only treatable, but also curable. And it will not affect your life expectancy, and it will probably also not affect your quality of life. And that's a very important take-home message.